Hello. So this is something. We're both nervous. All right, give us a break. This is something we both wanted to do. I don't know if you heard of this game. We've seen other people do it. It's called Angels versus Devils. We make up a story and then we ruin it. So like, I'm gonna be the angel for this round, and then you're gonna be the devil for this round, and then we'll take turns ruining and making the story better. So you want to just get started?
Sure. You're not even gonna introduce me. Hi.
Frick! You know, see, we're pros at this. Trust me. I'm here with my friend. I have friends. This is Marie. This is Marie. Say hi.
Hi.
You thought she was an OC, but no, she's a person. Okay, now can we get started? Yeah. Alright, so this is gonna... Let's see. This is gonna involve a beautiful man. He's having the time of his life right now at... Okay, so like, this is Jerry.
Oh, no.
And he's with his potato-faced kid. We're holding hands. And he's so happy. He's like, oh. And they're at the water park. Okay? They're at the water park. Yeah. And the little strings. And there's a slide he wants to go on. And he's like, chill. He's like, oh, Daddy, I wanna go on the, I wanna go on the slide. I wanna go on the slide. Can I go on the slide? And the kid's name is Bob, by the way, if you didn't know. So this is Bob, and it's his birthday too, and that's a birthday hat. And so Jerry lets him go on the slide. He's like, sure, whatever. So little Bobby here goes on the slide. Okay, now you go.
Okay.
Your turn.
So, Bob.
You're on a racer.
Bob. Okay. He had a fun time on the slide. Okay. So happy and everything turned out great. This is his birthday hat. He was so happy and excited, and finally his dad was letting him go on something he never let him go on before because he was a child. Okay. There's a little tooth. Anyways. So he had a fun time on the slide. Okay. He ended up in the water. Okay. Now here's where things get a little fishy.
No.
This shark.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. No.
This little shark over here. He's a baby shark. He's a baby shark. Anyways, so this baby shark is like, ooh. Ooh. He looks tasty. So the baby shark comes over to Bob and bites his leg off.
What?
So Bob, okay, no longer has a leg. Okay, let's go. So then he started crying. Now he's crying. Now he's having a horrible birthday. Okay, frick you. Okay. He's having a horrible birthday. He's crying.
Oh, no.
He's not happy anymore. He's sad because he doesn't have a leg anymore. That's beautiful. He doesn't have a leg anymore, so now he's really upset. So he gets out of the pool eventually and walks over to his papa.
Oh no.
Without a leg, he limps over to his papa.
Here, you can just click this. This right here.
No. Anyways, he walks over to his papa, which is like over here.
Or like swims over.
Nope, he gets out of the pool and walks.
Jesus.
He walks over to his papa without a leg, because that's what people with no legs do. They walk. Anyways, he walks over to his papa, and his papa is scared. But his papa He doesn't care. Okay? He doesn't really care. He's like, whatever, my child can go without a leg. It's okay. It's okay. So he just picks up Bob and just beats him over to the pool. So now Bob's back in the pool and he's drowning. Bob is drowning. Okay. Your turn.
Alright, so Bob doesn't have a leg anymore. He's got a cast. Look at that leg.
But he drowned.
No, he's alive. Somebody came and rescued him. And he has to go to school now. He's all sad. He doesn't like... He's sad. And he's not okay. But, the typical school kids with big heads, they come over. No, like these bullies, they come over and they'll like, they look at him and they're like, what's wrong? And he tells them that he got his leg eaten off by a shark. And the kids, though, this bully is like, Whoa! That's so cool! Because, like the typical child, they'll show up with a broken leg. Everyone's so admirable around them. It's like, you broke a leg? That's so cool. Can I have the cast or something? I don't know. I don't know this stuff. And so, this bully, or the cool kid, is like, that is so cool, can I... It's like, you're really cool, Bob. Do you want to go hang out with us? And now Bob is happy, because he has new friends. And... yeah. He's got new friends, and it's for his birthday, because that was his real birthday present. Yay! Alright. I'm scared to see what you do to this poor child.
Okay. So you said, Bob had new friends, he got all happy, he had a cast, everything was okay. Everything was okay. Okay, everything was okay. He was happy, he had friends.
He looks like he's crying.
Look at this arm. Okay, and his new friend, which was a bully before, was so excited because he was so cool. Okay? But eventually, Bob went to the hospital and got his cast taken off.
Oh no.
Because it felt all better. He didn't want his cast taken off because he felt cool with he felt cool with his cast on. But now he had to get it off, and now he's all sad again, and now he feels like if he goes back to school, he won't have any more friends. So, school. He arrives at the school, and he is walking over to the door. And he sees his friend, the bully. And he doesn't like the fact that he doesn't have his cast anymore. So he gets angry and slaps him. So now he's got a red mark on his face from her hand, and now he's really, really sad. And he doesn't want to be Bob's friend anymore. So now Bob is really, really depressed and wants to go die. But
poor Bob.
But he doesn't, because it's Bob. So Bob leaves, because now he's sad. And this little guy becomes happy.
You gotta...
Holy freaking...
She doesn't know how to use this.
Morning. Okay, so now he's happy because he feels like a good bully again. Okay. So now that he slapped Bob, now that Bob is sad, he feels good about himself. Bob goes home.
Skip school.
Yep. Bob goes home.
Don't do this at home, kids.
Crying. And his papa
Oh no.
asks him, what's wrong? And his papa really doesn't care. Because he didn't care whenever his leg was broke. He don't care when that his face is broke. Okay? So, now his father gets angry at him because he thinks he should learn how to take care of himself.
Oh no.
Because he doesn't know how. So now he's really, really depressed.
Oh no.
Really depressed. And so now his father is disappointed in him, and he is just a huge disappointment now. Fix the story. Hannah.
Mood. Okay, so, like, life seems pretty bad for little Bob. So, he's in his room. This is his bed. He's just here, crying. He's crying. Poor Bob. He doesn't have any friends now. His dad hates him. And he's just a mess. But, did you know, his mom came home. And she's all beautiful with her lips. Her beautiful lips and her hair. And Bob's mom comes home this day where everything's just falling apart, and he sees his mom for like the first time in forever, and he's like, oh, Mom! And so his mom walks over to little Bob. Her name is Felicia, by the way. And she puts her hand on his shoulder or his face. And little Bob is confussed. He's like, what are you doing here? And she looks at him and says with her little lips, her little lips. She looks at him and says, Bob, I heard that today you didn't have a very good day with your friends and your father. That Jerry, that frickin' Jerry, frick Jerry. And I'm here to make you feel all better. And so the mom just like poof transforms into this magical fairy lady. I don't know what I'm doing. And she's all beautiful and freaking Sailor Moon, like she's got a little hat. Don't question her fashion sense. And she's got a wand, the power of God in anime. She's got little joyous hair, like it's blowing in the wind. Oh. And with one little poof, she makes everything go away. The end. End. And then Bob in the corner is just like still depressed. Because that's how everyone is. Yeah! Okay. So what do you think?
Oh my goodness.
Look, I don't know what I'm doing. You think I'm good with this stuff? Let's move on.
Okay.
All right.
Story number 2.
Now Marie is starting.
Okay. So, let's see. There's a little girl. Her name is Lainey. Her name is Lainey. Okay. Lainey's a very joyful and cheerful girl. She has a little bow. Her hair's always braided. It's all cute. Everybody loves her. She's popular in school. That's not a braid. I don't freaking care. she's popular in school, but she doesn't act popular. She's a good kid. She does well in school. She's always nice to everybody. Yeah. So she goes to school, and all her friends are there, and they tell her some big news. She goes to school. Okay, she's at school. Because 2 inches, it means she's at school. Okay. She gets to school, and all her friends tell her some big news. The big news is that she has a test coming up. And it's a big test.
Popular girls.
It's a big test. And she gets kind of down because she was expecting this week to go by easy.
Don't forget you're the angel now.
I know. She expects this week to go by easy. But she says it's okay. Because she knows she's going to pass it. She knows she's going to pass the test because she's smart.
Are you sure?
Because she's really smart.
Are you sure?
She's really smart, Hannah.
Are you sure?
She's really smart, Hannah.
Are you sure?
Hannah.
Are you sure about that?
And her friends are like, oh, okay, I hope you pass this test. Wait, you're gonna do great. I hope you have a great day at school. Bye, Lainey. And her friends leave, and she gets happy because everybody's happy that they have to take a test, and she's super happy because she loves tests. And she says, it's okay, 'cause tests are good. They're always good. Alright, Hannah.
Oh, this is gonna be great! Alright, so it's the day of the test. Everyone's worried. You got these little worried faces. You're all worried and stuff. And this little short man, or girl, it's you.
Oh.
It's you. I'm kidding. You're bite-sized. And okay, lady comes over, and she's all excited, like she studied, she's got this. I don't remember what her hair looked like, and her hair's
Just
all
like
in her braid, and she's okay. She's like it's all good. It's all good, and it's supposed to be a thumb, and it's all good. But then you come over and like break the news to Lainey, your little short self, and Lainey looks at you downwards. And she's like, what's wrong? And you talk to Lainey and tell her, it's like, hey, did you hear about the test? And you're like, no. Lainey's over here like, no. What about it? What's wrong? And you say, it's like, do you know what test it is? It's the STAR test. And everyone is stressing about it, and the teachers made it harder because they're teachers and they hate our guts. And Lainey starts to get a little worried. Just like, oh, with her little thumbs up still there. She's like, oh.
It's okay.
And everyone dies.
What?
I'm kidding. And she gets a little worried. Her thumbs up goes away. It's now just a sad little twig arm. And then you over it here, like, walk away. You're like, bye, Felicia. And Lainey gets sad because, like, oh no, the STAR test, I didn't do that good last year, and now I might fail. And she's getting all depressed. Like, she's worried she won't be able to see her friends next year. Basically me. And she gets all worried and upset, and she doesn't know what to do. And now it's your turn.
Alright. So, she gets into our... Lainey goes... Oh, frick. Lainey gets into her class. Oh, frick, I'm gonna cry. Okay, Lainey gets to class. That's a cute head. Lainey goes to class, and she's a little worried. Okay, because she...
I thought those were her eyes.
No. She doesn't think she's gonna pass the test. So she gets really kind of upset. But when she goes to take the test, her teacher tells her that the test actually got a little bit easy this year.
Are you sure about that?
Frick. Test got a little bit easier this year, and all the rumors about it getting hard were false. So she walks over to her desk and she sits down. She gets a smile on her face because she's happy because it's not going to be as hard as it was last year. Because why not? So she goes to her desk. This is a desk. This is her chair. And she goes over and sits down, gets ready for it, gets her pencil, gets everything out, and starts on the test. Now,
this is basically a typical school day for us.
A few moments later,
is that her pencil?
She finished her test, and she was a little bit worried because some of the questions were kind of harder than last year, but she says it's okay.
It's okay. It's all good. It's alright.
Everything's gonna be okay.
It's alright.
So
Alright.
she turns in her paper, and later on that day they get their test results. And she goes to her class and she figures out what she makes. She's sitting at her desk. She's waiting for a teacher to come by.
Look at them legs.
She's waiting for a teacher to come by and tell her her test scores. And she's sitting there and she's about to start crying because she feels like she failed. But whenever the teacher comes around, guess what the teacher says?
You're a failure. Get out of my classroom. You passed. Yay. Bye.
By 1 point. She got excited because she passed. Yay! Okay, now all her worries are gone and everything's gonna be okay, and she's so happy. She feels so happy. Her parents are gonna be so proud of her. She loves her freaking life. She freaking and her teacher's really proud of her because she made the highest test grade because everybody else sucked. And she passed, and her teacher's proud of her. Everybody's proud of her. They all celebrate and sing Kumbaya because ruin the story, Hannah.
Oh, just you wait.
Frick.
Okay, it's a good day for Eleni, but little did you know the teacher was going over the test scores again, because, like, you know, after all that Kumbaya celebrating, she's, like, looking over the test scores again. It's like, I wonder what everyone else made. Their big A glasses, weird hair, and she looks at them, and she has Lainey's test, and she read it wrong. She did not pass by 1 point. She failed by 1 point.
No!
And that's like the worst thing, knowing that you, like, if you got one more question right, you could have passed. But no. And you know why, kids? Because Lainey rushed the last question. She got so stressed out that on the last question, she just guessed. And now she failed. So don't do that, kids. Not that I would know. And so Lainey comes to school all happy and excited. She's like, I passed and everyone else did it. You all suck. And she does say that, by the way, because, like, she's, like, bragging. She's like,
but she's a nice person.
no, she's not. She's secretly a demon.
Oh my god.
She's too happy. And she's just like, yay, you all suck. Go eat some corn. And everyone gets upset. Because, like, they didn't pass and they have to stay for the summer. So they get upset at Lainey. And then all of a sudden, the teacher, magical doodles, pops out of out of nowhere. And she looks at Lainey and with a very sad face and says, Hey, I'm sorry to tell you, but you didn't pass by 1 point. You failed by 1 point. And then Lainey is just depressed. Like, she cannot handle this kind of sadness. She
What the frick?
is so depressed. She's just like, what? What? And everything's just a mess. And now everything's even worse because Lainey made fun of all those kids. And now she gets bullied by kids because she was mean to them and like she failed as well. It wasn't just her. So now they bully her and like slap her and Felicia. They slap her. Slap. And she's just sad. And the freaking end. Be a good person, kids.
No!
I hope this teaches you a lesson, people. Try hard on your STAR test. It's almost here. Don't stress. It's Marie's turn now. We forgot. She has to end it. She has to make it. Yeah, she has to make Lainey feel better. So come on, Doc Stuffins, this whole situation. Go on, make it feel better. So much better.
I'm eating ice, so blah.
She's eating ice.
Anyways.
Go, Felicia.
So, Lainey failed the test by 1 point, sadly. So, she goes home, she tells her parents that she's getting bullied, that she failed the test, and everything's going wrong, and that she wants to die because she told everybody that they sucked, but they didn't.
Don't actually do this, kids.
Because
Don't try to die because you failed a test. Please don't.
But her parents are like, it's okay. Everything is okay, Lainey. That's their arm. You tried. You almost passed. You were close. All right. You're really close. There's no way that anybody else in that school did the same thing you did. They probably all are failures. But that's okay. Because we all love you. And everybody loves everybody.
What do you mean?
So her mom is like, with her big luscious lips, her mom is like, everything's okay. Then Lainey feels better about herself. Because she's like, I really am a good person. Everybody really,
she just bullied everyone.
Everybody else really does suck. I'm the best. Nobody can be as good as I can. They are all horrible. I love my life. So Lainey then becomes a super cheerful child. And Lainey becomes super cheerful and goes into a room.
Her mom's hand still floating in the air.
And she writes in her diary.
I'm the best.
How did you know? Writes in her diary about how freaking better she is than everybody else. And so she's super happy about her life. Everybody else can go freaking eat corn. And she just feels good about herself. End.
Yay!
Tee.
So, what do we have to say about this?
Feel good about yourself and don't care about anybody else.
And eat some corn.
Tee.
Goodbye.